everybody, this is Ginger, and this is Ginger's Chat Show, and it's currently 64 degrees and very high winds right now up here in my neck of the woods. So it's going to get a little bit stormy this weekend. They're expecting rain tomorrow, so, or off and on sometime over the weekend. So I'm not really looking forward to it, but we need to have the air washed and everything. Anyway, I hope all is well, and I hope you're able to come. If you can't, you can always watch this video later. I also post the same video on my YouTube channel for my fans there. I need more subscribers for my YouTube channel. And it's a slow learning process, but I'm trying to get it where I'd say it's an improvement for it. Make it more engaging, if you will. Anyway, as of today, you probably heard the news. Supreme Court, and this was written, the opinion was written by so-called Justice Clarence Thomas, and they keep saying it's a Trump-era ban. Well, Trump was not president in 1986. 1986 was, who was president in 1986? I think it was Reagan. Hold on a second. Let me double check something. Just 1 second here. Yeah, Reagan. Okay, I was right. President Reagan was president in 1986. Well, Congress decided to enact a bump stock ban, so no rifles or anything can be turned into machine guns, okay? And it was not only for protection for everybody, but also was a response to when President Reagan was shot in 1985. So, anyway, X number of years, 30 some odd years forward, Supreme Court revisited that, and they said, well, the right-wing groups said, the ban needs to be lifted and everything else. Well, Justice Thomas thought that any bump stock cannot turn a gun into a machine gun. Well, yes, it can. And the guy, I don't think he did his homework. Okay? And the ruling was 6-3. Well, the other three, the Democratic side, or the judges that were appointed by Democratic administrations, said, you're endangering everybody by doing this. And I think now, because the ruling, he said they're lifting the ban. Well, it's a federal statute, is what it is. And it's going to put a lot of people in danger. Citizens, police, law enforcement, and everything else, okay? And they're basically giving the bad guys the license to do this. And this has got to stop, okay? And in 1986, it was to address the gun issue back then, too. And I think that Justice Thomas has made a big, serious, stupid mistake. He's being dumb. And I don't have respect for judges who are being dumb and not doing their homework, not doing what they're supposed to do. And frankly, the guy needs to be replaced. Okay? And I don't care if the guy's black, white, blue, purple, whatever. He shouldn't have not done this. they should have voted uh, 9-0 to keep the ban in place. And again, my issue is, what was he thinking more than anything? So they say it's a Trump era ban. It's not a Trump era ban. I think they meant to say Reagan era ban. That's what they meant to say. And they need to correct that, because they're confusing people. Because Trump was never president in 1986, okay? He was busy back then breaking laws. And have been doing so for a long time. Anyway, next week, during the space exploration thing, Starliner's coming home. They're right now working, I think it's on the 22nd, they'll be coming home, June 22nd. They want to make sure everything's correct. They want to go through all the extensive systems, because it's a brand new ship, okay? And like any flight test, you want to constantly test it and make sure everything is working properly. Like anything. It's like when you're testing a brand new car that's been produced. Same thing. You want to make sure everything works correctly, and you want to have repeat customers, right? So they'll be coming home. The thruster issues is being resolved. The one thruster they're not going to use until they bring it back to Earth and do more extensive checkout of what happened with it. The helium leaks have been fixed. And the helium leaks is nothing to do with the thrusters. So the leaks have been stopped, they've been fixed. It's just a matter of, looking everything up and coming home. So June 22nd, check out the launch pad, and they will be helping televising it. Let's see. Why isn't that coming in? Let me check my viewer. It's on. Okay. I think everybody's busy with floods and everything. And today being Flag Day, too. Now, lately, what was it? Yesterday, Trump first went to Capitol, the scene of the crime, Lamar Stadium, and he's been saying all these dumb and stupid things, as always, and no plan or anything how to get, fix things. He never really had a plan to begin with, let's put it this way. President Biden's out of town. He's at the G7 conference right now. And he should be flying home this weekend, I think it is. And, hi, Nancy. Good to see you. So, and the House and the Senate, or the House megas, they need to be, I think they need to be rounded up and shipped off planet somewhere, and not be allowed to be on this American soil again. I'm tired of them wanting to screw things up. If they don't like something, they can move somewhere else. I think, good 3/4 of them need to lose their U.S. citizenship and move out of here. I'm sorry for saying this. Sorry, but not sorry. For saying this, because they're acting like a bunch of little brats and little bullies, and they need to be put in their place. People like you and I follow the laws for the reason. We follow the rules for the reason. because they were put there because of demand of society saying, hey, you need to do this for our protection and everything, which is fine. Sure, like in any law or anything, there's always going to be conflict or gray areas, but those could be addressed. And so, anyway, civic leaders and those that were running for office, federal office, like the Senate or the House, one such candidate, Republican candidate, he says he doesn't want Trump's endorsement because he's not a Trump follower. And he said Trump is an idiot. And he told him, no, I don't want it. Because anything you touch Trump, things turn to ashes. Things turn bad. So, that guy was smart avoiding Trump. And Marjorie Taylor Greene is acting like a little, I don't know, something. I could have said worse, but she's acting like a brat. And during January 6th, there were a lot of people that were in danger when all that happened. Okay, everybody saw it. It's on tape. It's on the thing, and the MAGAs can't do anything about it. And the MAGAs, those that are let's see, so ingrained of Trump that they're just throwing all common sense and decency out the window, which is really stupid on their part. Well, look what happened to the rioters now. They're in jail. And they're in jail until everybody's processed and trials and found guilty and trucked off to prison. Well, Trump is going to be trucked off to prison because he's been found guilty of all 34 counts in about, I think, 3 weeks' time. Let me check my calendar real quick. Calendar, where are you, calendar? It's my calendar. Take 1, 2, 3, 4. In 4 weeks, Trump will be sentenced. And so far the guy is not showing any remorse or anything else. And, because they look for that on sentencing. Well, if he hasn't, guess what? He's going to go off to the pokey. And I hope, they said, well, it'll be about 4 years. And I go, it's not long enough. I would say 40 years. Put him in there for 40 years. 4-0, okay? He's done a lot of damage to this country. And he needs to be held accountable. And those that participate in things like an election interference, trying to overturn the votes and everything, they should be in jail too. Okay. And I hope they don't do home detention or anything else. He should be in prison. And he should be forced to do menial work or hard labor. Trump needs to learn hard lessons, what he needs to learn, if he learns at all, which I doubt. He's a megalomaniac narcissist is what he is, and he should have been slapped back a long time ago. So, civic leaders need to fight back, slap back, like Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Trump has been saying all the things, trashing all the cities and trashing all the thing, and go, you know what, Trump? You're not going to win any votes by doing that. No such candidate that says bad things about a city or their former government or whatever. They don't say things like that, okay? And Trump was contemplating attending the uh, RNC convention. But guess what? You know what? I don't think they should nominate him. They should nominate somebody else and freeze him out that way. Because I don't think he has enough delegates there at all. So, anyway, that's my thinking on this. I'm really, some ways I'm disappointed in some people in that do task and work on our behalf. Okay? All of us can't go in there and do all the government functions and everything. We select people or hire people to do things on our behalf. But there are some things that do need to change or need to update or anything. And what I suggest, like for the Supreme Court, for example, they said, well, this can't be done and you're preaching to the choir. Well, so what? I pay their wages. Hello? Number two, there should be a 50-person or 51-person committee that oversees the U.S. Supreme Court. The U.S. Supreme Court should be election-wise, not appointed. They should not appoint judges for the Supreme Court. Like here in Washington State, all judges are elected here. That's how we vet our candidates. We watch their performance in court, we watch their experience and everything else, and we vote them in. Whereas the Supreme Court is appointed by the president. Well, you know what? It should be a federal election right alongside the president of who you want to keep in the Supreme Court. It should not, I don't think that should be an appointed position. Also, there should be term limits. Sorry, my nose itches. Term limits, okay? And also, yeah, I think most states do. I think all 50 states do. I don't know about appellate judges, appellate appeal courts. I think they're voted in as well. Now, I think the other aspect I just thought of, the 11th Circuit Court of Appeals need to yank Kennan off that trial down in, or that bench down in Florida, and put a judge in there that knows how to handle SEPA cases. I've been saying that the last 3 weeks. They need to do that. They need to be pushed to do that. And there should be a citizen panel to oversee that too. You think, nope, she's out the door. Get somebody there that knows how to handle these type of cases. Trump should not be treated any differently. He should be treated like a common criminal, and the punishment should be stiff enough for him to really think, if he thinks at all. So, anyway, Nancy, how's the weather back in Wisconsin? Is it still stormy, or does it calm down for now? There is a couple of tropical depressions that are forming off in the Gulf, Texas Gulf area, and also off the east coast of Florida. Which Dorothy Tyndall's like, we don't need any more rain. but they're really watching it when it does. And the weather right now is switching to La Nina. Oh, I feel for you. Well, here it's, let's see, what's the temp here? 64 degrees, and reading is going to be starting in about an hour. I don't know what it's going to be for. Let me check something here. Let's see, 10-day. Some rains, rain on Sunday. Oh, we're gonna have a heat wave next weekend. Starting Wednesday, the 19th. It's gonna get up in the 80s, and it gets too warm for me up here since I'm up on the 3rd floor of my apartment. I do have fans, so I'll have those running, and I like weather when it's like in the 70s and it's pleasant and it's nice and it's comfortable. That's my kind of weather. And so you and I are going to probably be roasting next weekend, right? So anyway, I will see you guys later. I will post this video on my YouTube channel, and please share. I need more followers. So, I will see you on Monday. I think my calendar is, let's see, I'm going to check my calendar here. Yeah, I'll see you on Monday. The regular time at 1 o'clock. And hope you have a really good weekend. Enjoy Flag Day today. And be sure to insist, persist, and push back. Get the facts out. The haters and Trump people, if they don't like the facts, that's just tough. That's the way things are. And they need to be told that. And if they go, I'm going, well, you know, that's just the way the ball bounces, guys. It's always been this way. And if they want to go off somewhere, they can go form their own little utopia. But I'll bet you they're not going to like it. Okay? So, anyway, I will see you on Monday. Take care, stay safe, and I will talk to you later. Okay? Love you all. Bye-bye.